DPF related problems continue to be a common issue faced by independent garages, and while there's a variety of cleaning options available in the aftermarket, BG Products say its approach is unique because it not only cleans the DPF, but it also tackles the cause of soot accumulation. Andy Walker of PSI Tuning in Newcastle, where BG Products has been available to its customers for the past year, explains more.
You're not removing the DPF, having all that time of removing the DPF and cleaning the DPF out. You're actually starting at the source of the problem, which is the inlet track, which is the engine itself that's producing the carbon, and then you're finishing off by cleaning the DPF and flushing the DPF out, all attached to the vehicle as well. So you've not got massive amount of labour times which you've got to pass on to the customer.
The BG diesel intake and emission system cleaner effectively disperses hydrocarbons from the intake all the way through to the emission system to be burned off and sent out the exhaust pipe. The DPF clean is then followed with a BG performance oil change to prevent the DPF from becoming blocked once again. In the workshop is a customer's 2008 BMW X6 with 68,000 miles on the clock and which had been suffering loss of power and was now in limp mode with the EML and DPF warning lights both illuminated.
Obviously first port of call was to scan the ECU for fault codes, just see what was actually occurring in there, and we could see high content. Obviously on the BMW was reading high on the pressure side for the pressure sensor of the DPF, which generally points to a blockage on the DPF. Traditionally we're limited. We could have done a forced regen for the customer where we go out with the vehicle running in diagnostic mode and generated a high temperature in the DPF to try and burn the soot off. This does work in some occasions, but is very short-lived and generally reoccurs itself because you're not dealing with that primary source of that primary problem that's creating the issue. A few weeks down the line, the customer is going to see the same events happening again where the DPF starts to get blocked. The illegal removal of the DPF or a replacement of a DPF at a really high cost. And the BG solution is only solution that we've found so far that's been for a cost-effective repair has been really effective.
Before the service, the exhaust back pressure measured 110 millibars at idle and 258 at 1100 revs. This was reduced to 0 millibars at idle following the service.
I'm one of them that, I don't like the hard sell, and for me, I'd want to know that that product was working 100% before I even tried to, to sell it or to push it onto any of the customers, and be happy with hand on heart that, we've done the best for the customer at really the best price, because that's what it comes down to at this day and age really is making a cost-effective repair for the customer. And looking at the customer's interests at the best.
To arrange a demonstration in your workshop or for anyone wishing to purchase BG products, go to bgprod.co.uk or call 01284 777 934.